Okay, my name is Ferdinando Chiaradonna, and I am full professor of biochemistry at Università di Milano-Bicocca in Milano. And I am an expert in cancer metabolism, and particularly in the last year, we focused on pancreatic cancer and the role of oncogenic protein KRAS that is expressed in 95% of pancreatic cancer. My research is dedicated to identify and understand the mechanism driving pancreatic cancer development and progression through metabolic alterations. And what we do essentially is to try to find novel therapies for pancreatic cancer that has a great alteration of metabolism for this challenging disease. This is the main interest, what I do, actually. So I joined PC because I believe that the science should not exist in isolation. So it's important to connect what we do in the lab every day with the person affected by pancreatic cancer. And PC will give me, sure, the opportunity to interact with the patients, with the caregivers, with advocates, in some way to listen, learn, and explain the reason behind our research. I also believe that sharing science should be a responsibility of the scientist, because I don't work for myself, but what I have in my brain, that I work for community that is impacted by this terrible disease. For this reason, I think PCA can be the right bridge from me to the patients and the other scientists in Europe. Sure, as I said before, the most rewarding part is seeing science and advocacy work all together in this case. Through PCE, I will meet probably people, I'm sure that I will meet these people whose courage will inspire my research every day. So in some way, it reminds me, being a part of this community, that every experiment, that every result is about helping people. This is important that I have to I need to have in my brain, but I need to communicate also this way to do to the people, the collaborators that are with me. Working together, I think, with this patients community, other scientists, is a powerful. So it's the only way to reach faster any type of solution for pancreatic cancer is to share information, to stay together with the patients and with the other community that are around the pancreatic cancer. So I think the biggest challenge in pancreatic cancer are two: early detection, that is fundamental, and finding new treatment that can fight chemoresistance. This is, I think, the two main goals of the research in pancreatic cancer. So because when you think about pancreatic cancer, what we observe that, as you know probably, when symptoms appears, the disease is often already advanced in some way. And also, when we treat the patients, often after a while, they don't respond to chemotherapy. So we need to do something about this. And to change this one, this stuff, I think we need more support for basic and translational research. We have to identify better biomarkers. We need also, in some way, to equalize, to have an easy access to the screening tools, because I think in this moment it's very expensive, any type of the screening, but this is not only for pancreatic cancer that is more difficult, but in general, to access to screening tools for other cancers is quite complicated. Not only is complicated, is expensive, and sometimes is not equal for all the people. This is my point. I think everyone can help, because each of us can do something, and I think you can do something if you search for funding, if you fund the research, if you join clinical trials, because there is also some difficulty in terms of patients to permit to these patients to enter in clinical trials, as well is also you can do something also if you simply you share your information. In some way, you need a database, unique database that are able to share saline mouse models, database of epidemiological results, and so on. And on the other hand, I have to say that what is important for us in some ways, we want to share our information about cancer metabolism. Now it's many years that we are working in general on KRAS, but many years that we are working on pancreatic cancer. And just recently we finished completely a preclinical work about a novel inhibitor that seems that is working really, really well, at least in vitro and in animal models. But we find some difficulty to proceed to a clinical trial, a phase 1 clinical trial. So I hope that in some way also stay in this community can help us to find the right way to reach a clinical trial with this novel compound that is under patent, European patent. In this moment, we are waiting for the response for this patent, but we are waiting, it's 1 year. And every time we have to wait 1 year to have an answer from the European office. That is the idea. So. Yeah. What I can say is, so I have to say that as a scientist, I would like to say that we are working hard for you, patients and relatives and so on, and that you are not alone. But I'm sure that you're feeling that the progress may be very slow, but it's real, slow but real. So, just weeks ago, I was to a meeting in the south of Italy about pancreatic cancer community in Italy, and I had in some way inspiration by listening these patients association. So they give us strength. This is important. So they give power to us. So for this reason, I think the hope is real. And we are trying to building together this hope through our research and care of the patients. This is important. The continuous communication between each other. They have to believe in what we are doing. So because we are working for them, for patients, but also for relatives and parents and so on. Thank you.